Hey, Gatekeepers! Welcome back to Weekly Soap Chronicles, your one-stop shop for all the drama, scandal, and shocking moments from beyond the gates. I'm your girl Phil, and today we're diving into the wild, messy, and oh so juicy events of July 23rd, episode 96. But first, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a recap with a little bit of flair. Let's get into it. Alright, so we kick things off with Nicole pacing around, still upset about the whole Martin thing, while chatting with Danny on the phone. But before she can even catch her breath, Kat shows up, ready to vent about Eva. But Kat overhears Nicole talking about keeping secrets from the family. So of course Kat is like, "What you talking about, mama?" But just as Nicole's about to spill the tea, Jacob shows up, and not for a friendly visit. He's there on official police business, and as we know, Jacob is all about law and order. Turns out Leslie has filed a claim against Nicole, accusing her of causing bodily injury and severe emotional trauma during their little scuffle at Orphe Jean's. Nicole doesn't exactly deny it. She admits they had words and admits they scuffled. Jacob: "Did you go for her throat to take her out?" Nicole: "If only I had succeeded." Excuse me? Even Kat was shook by that one. Nicole tries to play it off as hyperbole, but Jacob's not buying it. He's still gathering evidence, and with no security footage, it's all about the witnesses. And guess who's on that list? Good old Ted. When Jacob leaves, Kat tries to circle back to the family drama, but Nicole's like, "Not right now, sweetheart. I've got something I got to do first." And she leaves. Now over at Orphe Jean's, Eva and Tomas the mannequin managed to pull their lips apart long enough to question whether they've gone too far. Eva: "Dang, I can't believe I just did that. That was inappropriate. You've said more than once that we're just friends." But Tomas the mannequin tells her not to be so hard on herself, especially because he really liked that kiss. He also says that Kat's not always the nicest person based on the way she treats Eva, so she really shouldn't feel bad for kissing Kat's boyfriend. Ugh. Eva: "In Kat's defense, she was right about me, but only in the beginning." Tomas agrees that Kat has a special intuition, but it usually gets her in trouble. He also reveals, "Kat and I don't hit it off physically. It's not that the bang bang isn't good, it's just doesn't exist." Eva: "What? Kat is still a virgin? I'm surprised considering how worldly she acts." Tomas: "I just felt like part of Kat's bouncy house to-do list." Which is why he called things off when they tried to have bang bang. Eva: "It's not about what happened that night. It's about what you want to happen next." And Mannequin replied, "I want to keep talking to you." Then Eva shares a secret of her own. "I don't have this flow with anybody else." But Tomas says he's the one driving this car. Putting his hand on hers, he says, "Thanks for being you and for giving me what I'm not getting anywhere else in my life." Man, please. Tomas the mannequin ain't right. The fact that he told Eva about Kat's virginity in the first place. He was all the way wrong for that. And then want to say, "Don't say anything to Kat about it." Well, like Eva gonna go back and say something. No, she's not that type. Okay? Now, after talking for hours, Eva says she's going back to her hotel room, and Tomas suggests that he could come along, for the book. Plus, there's so much crime out there in the big city. So you know what they do? They stroll out of Orphe jeans hand in hand. Now let's talk about my girl Leslie, who is out here doing the absolute most. She shows up at Ted's hotel room, scarf around her neck, ready to reveal her bruises from Nicole coming for that throat. And when she takes off that scarf, yep, there are marks on her neck. Ted's shocked, but also kind of over it. He's like, Leslie, stop being so dramatic. The bruises will fade. But Leslie isn't just here for sympathy. She's here to stir the pot. She starts hinting that Kat might have sabotaged Eva at work. Ted, of course, what? And then presses her for details. She's all, ask Kat about it, okay? And then things get a little steamy. Leslie starts getting handsy with Ted, or should I say, teddy bear. She's running her fingers up and down his chest, sweet talking him, and you can tell Ted is struggling. But ultimately, he resists. Good for you, Ted. Later on, Jacob shows up to question Ted about the incident with Nicole, but Ted refuses to implicate her. He's trying to save his marriage, not destroy it. He better be on Nicole's side, right, gatekeepers? Now at the hospital, Chelsea is being sucked back into Allison's vortex of crazy. She begins by innocently telling Allison that she shouldn't be with Craig if he's physically harming her. Chelsea stresses that physical harm is never okay, not even once, which Allison takes as a sign that Chelsea still cares about her. Allison, on some level, I've always known you cared about me. This proves you still do. But then when Chelsea tries to call Bill to find out what Allison's legal options are, Allison is like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm glad you're concerned, but if I wanted your help, I would have asked for it. How dare you take it upon yourself to put my personal business in the street? You don't give a damn about me. You're all about Madison. I should have never confided in you. Just leave me alone, for goodness sake. What? She flipped that script real fast, didn't she? Which leads me to believe that she's lying about Craig. What do y'all think, gatekeepers? And again, I ask, where's Craig? Because we haven't seen him in a minute. I think we need to put out that missing persons report. Let's talk about it in the comments. Later, Madison says to Chelsea that Allison's timing is real convenient, reminding Chelsea that she's smart and should know better, especially after Allison turned down Chelsea's offer for legal help. There is something off about that woman, and I really wish you'd keep your distance. Allison calls Chelsea back to her room for an apology, which she accepts, but she also shares how worried she is about her. I think you should leave Craig, get help, or both. But I can't be a part of this mess. I won't be back to visit, and I would appreciate it if you don't reach out to me ever again. Being in your orbit is weird, and it's having a negative effect on my relationship with Madison. Chelsea wishes Allison a fond farewell and leaves. Deuces, I'm out. And finally, with steam shooting out of her ears, Nicole arrives at Leslie's apartment to see that alleged bruising for herself. Leslie proudly removes her scarf to reveal the marks, but Nicole reaches to touch the bruise and quickly deduces that it's merely purple makeup. Leslie says she isn't worried. By the time those bumbling fools in the police department track her down, she'll just say that the bruising simply faded away. Nicole, Your plan is doomed to be a failure, just like you. And when Leslie says she looks forward to their next encounter, Nicole snaps back. Next time, you won't need any makeup. Boom. In scene. All right, gatekeepers. That's a wrap on the episode of Beyond the Gates. What did you think of Nicole's showdown with Leslie? Are Eva and Tomas the mannequin the new power couple? And is Allison really as shady as Madison thinks? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Weekly Soap Chronicles. Until next time, gatekeepers, keep the drama alive.